Raw materials requisitioned in WebSCM are ordered in bulk. Therefore, all chicken sent to a processor will consist of both dark and white meat. The naturally occurring proportion of a chicken may be distributed differently depending on the processor. For example, Tyson credits the chicken at 60% white and 40% dark, while other manufacturers credit the chicken at 50% white and 50% dark. Each further processed product requires differing amounts of white, dark, or both white and dark meat to produce cases of product. In order to comply with USDA requirements for poultry processing, RAs are expected to utilize the entire bird when placing requisitions for poultry for further processing. Therefore, it becomes important for RAs to be aware that they must utilize products that draw down both white and dark meat. Products that utilize only dark meat include tangerine chicken and drumsticks. Products that utilize only white meat include whole grain fillets, whole grain chunks, coated chunks, and whole grain strips. Products that utilize both dark and white meat include whole grain nuggets, whole grain patties, and whole grain spicy patties. Let's look at a scenario. Cindy put in a WebSCM requisition for a large bird that will be sent to Tyson for processing. Each bird is divided up into dark meat portions and white meat portions at a ratio of 60% white and 40% dark. Cindy's original requisition had a total of 21,896 pounds. K12 Food Service divided her total pounds, leaving her with 8,758.4 pounds of dark meat and 13,137.6 pounds of white meat. She can now use her divided up portions to produce any of the Tyson products available through the statewide participation agreement. Unfortunately, Cindy forecasted for specific products before understanding the dark white meat dilemma. When she requested 21,896 pounds of chicken, she thought all of the chicken would be solely dark meat. Dark meat is needed to produce tangerine chicken, a popular product with her students. She thought she requested 21,896 pounds in order to make 522 cases of tangerine chicken to meet her menu plan for the school year. Because the chicken is split between dark and white, she has 8,758.4 pounds of dark meat available, producing only 209 cases rather than the 522 cases she wants. Not only does Cindy have an insufficient quantity of dark meat in her bank, she still has 13,137.6 pounds of white meat to process. Because she did not forecast correctly, she did not receive the amount of product she originally anticipated. To avoid this mistake, RAs will want to continually reassess their menu plan to ensure full utilization of all pounds available for processing through Tyson. If an RA determines there is an insufficient quantity of either white or dark meat in their bank at a processor, contact the state agency. The state agency may be able to offer assistance by facilitating a transfer of available pounds. If an RA determines they have no use for either their dark or white meat supply at Tyson, advise the state agency and we will arrange for another RA to receive the available pounds. Now that Cindy understands the dark white meat dilemma, it is critical that she prepare for ordering her raw material chicken differently for the upcoming school year. Cindy will find she is much more successful in the planning phase and will be able to order correctly in WebSCM because she can rely on the Chicken Diversion tab of the WebSCM ordering guide spreadsheet provided by the state agency. The spreadsheet provides calculations for balancing dark meat-only products against white meat-only products, thereby helping her plan for utilization of the entire bird purchased with her entitlement funds. Additionally, Cindy will want to remember to periodically review her raw material balances in both the K-12 food service and processor link reporting systems so that she can make adjustments to her product choices and receive the full value of the entitlement spent on purchases of raw material chicken. Prior to placing any orders for pounds of chicken to be diverted for further processing in the future, it is always a best practice to check existing raw material balances. RAs must consider their available pounds before placing orders for new processing diversions. If you have any questions related to USDA foods, please contact Child Nutrition Programs at 208-332-6820.